Welcome back to the Best Damn Sports Blog. Back again, this time to talk NFL with you guys with the season right around the corner. There are three specific stories that are in the news that I want to touch on, and I'll start with the defending champions. We know Peyton Manning went off into glory with his second ring, a much needed second ring to solidify all the great achievements he has had in his career. So it's good to see him go out on that note. Now, as for the Broncos, they needed to find them a quarterback. So they drafted Paxton Lynch and also signed Mark Sanchez. And once I saw they signed Mark Sanchez, I thought, well, this team will definitely be a playoff team because Mark Sanchez, he's not a good quarterback. He's decent, average. But we saw what he could do with the good defense in New York. He went to 2 AFC championship games with Rex Ryan and the New York Jets. And you have to respect that. So I thought for sure he would be the starting quarterback. And if he wasn't, it would be Paxton Lynch. But no. Gary Kubiak went completely against the grain and named second-year pro, 7th-round pick, who has just one snap in his NFL career in the regular season, and that snap would be a QB nil, and Trevor Siemian as his starting quarterback. And when I heard that news, first, I had to Google Trevor Siemian. And then second, I went and looked at the preseason stats. And what I found was all three quarterback stats are pretty comparable. And if I had to choose one being the worst of the three, it would actually be Trevor Siemian having the worst stats out of the three. He's the only one to not have a touchdown pass, and he also has the lowest quarterback rating of the three. And also, of Siemian's 14 possessions in the preseason, just 3 of them have ended in the first down, while it's been 8 of 18 for Lynch, 44%, and 3 of 8 for Sanchez. So, for me, now, as I stated, I didn't see the preseason games at all. I haven't seen one NFL preseason game, let alone the Denver Broncos. But for me, this is a head-scratching decision. They all have comparable stats. And Mark Sanchez is a proven veteran in the league. Now, he's not great. He's decent. But Trevor Siemian, who has one career pass, well, not even a pass, one career snap, and that would be a QB nil. A 7th-round pick in 2015, man, the only reason I can come up with that Gary Kubiak would go this route starting Trevor Siemian is the fact that Siemian was on the roster last year. So he has a year under his belt in Kubiak's offense, whereas Paxton Lynch and Mark Sanchez don't. And personally, for me, I don't think that's a good reason when he has the worst stats of the 3 quarterbacks and Mark Sanchez is a proven veteran in this league. So for the Broncos, going into this season, they're a toss-up for me. I don't know what to expect. I know on defense they'll be elite. But on the offensive side of the ball, I just don't know what to expect from Siemian. He's a 7th-round pick last year. And of their 3 quarterback choices, he has the worst stats of the 3. Only one to not throw a touchdown. Worst quarterback rating of the 3. I just don't get it. Now, Gary Kubiak is there and in practice, so he sees more than I do. So I'll leave that up to him to decide. But on face value, it just doesn't make any sense on the outside looking in. I'll be interested to see how much leeway Trevor Siemian is given this season. I wonder how quick will Gary Kubiak go to Mark Sanchez if Siemian falls on his face? Or will he go with Lynch and see what the future holds? The Broncos, they're a complete wild card going into this season now. Peyton's gone. And they don't know what they want to do at the quarterback position.